I'm not sure how long it takes to start recording, so there we go. Okay, I'm just going to show you how to proctor exams in NCCER, and I'm going to try to start from the very beginning, get into the website initially. So you go to nccer.org, nccer.org. I'm sure you've been there before by now. You're going to click sign in. Now look, I'm going to tell you one thing before we do that. Students should not go to sign in. Students should go to take module test. So this is what students click. They'll click take module test. In a minute, the screen will pop up and it just asks for their NCCER number and their last name. So this is my number, and I'm just going to show you what their screen will look like. So when they have a test, it will show in here. And so now they have a tendency to click the wrong exam. So they need to know what they're taking. That's not up to you. They need to know what makeup that they're doing. But they'll click that. And then they'll click launch test. And then it's just waiting on you to start the test for them. So they'll kind of stay hung out in this screen until you authorize them. So I'm gonna get back out of there. That's what they're doing. And as a reminder, you should remind them they cannot click out of the test anywhere or it pauses it for them. I usually tell them I will restart it for you once, just if you have an error or something. But after that, it's going to be high scrutiny because that may mean they're trying to click back and look up answers or something like that. So, but you can restart it as much as you need. And now I'm going to go where you'll go, the proctor. You'll click sign in. Probably already signed in, so it'll probably take me straight past the sign in page. Sign in page. So you're going to go down. I probably have more boxes than you do, but you're just going to come down to learning platform. Half this video is loading. Okay. And you're going to come up to the top and click Proctor Console. You probably will only have one option. I happen to have two, but you'll click Newness, Launch Proctor. And now look, this screen is wonky. It often won't show you their stuff. And so you may have to refresh a few times. If you notice, I'll hit refresh and it may not show anything for a minute. Yeah, and it'll do that all the time. Give it a minute. If nothing shows up, refresh again. But it can be slow, especially if a whole lot of people are testing at once. You're going to start over here in awaiting authorization. You can see the test that I just started for me right here. And what you'll do is you'll come over and you'll click start, and that'll allow the test to start. Now they can begin testing. I'm going to delete this test for me. Oh, Lord, it's not going to let me delete it. But I'll figure that out later. Come over here to, you can see who all's testing by clicking in progress. These are all your students that are still testing. You can kind of see how far along they are. Sometimes you'll need to give them additional time. You notice I don't have this option for any of these students because I didn't start their test. But you almost never have to do this. Maybe on just the math test, they may need additional time. But in the case that they do, you can just click here and give them additional time. If they're paused, if they come out and say, my test paused, that means they clicked out. Sometimes they'll get a little pop-up and they'll want to X out on the pop-up, but that will pause their test. You come over here to paused, and you'll see a list of the tests that are paused. The same way you do the initial authorization, you'll just hit start. And then when they're finished, It won't alert you that they're finished, but they'll move from this in progress screen over to this finished screen. And that's how you can know that they're done. So, and that's it. Pretty simple. After that, nothing else for you to do. Just make sure how to stop recording.